my name is May and today we are talking about yoga. I know, completely unexpected, right? More specifically, some of my favourite yoga practices which I try to complete on a regular basis. Once again, we are looking to the wonderful Yoga with Adriene to guide us in these practices. Look guys, I don't know what it is. She's like my spirit animal or something. However, I'm always open to new suggestions, so leave me a comment down below if you would like me to try a different yoga channel. Wild, but I'm willing to do it. I could talk for hours about how much I adore Adriene, but without further ado, let's get on with the practices. This was actually the first yoga practice I'd ever tried on her channel. At the time, I was running about 2 to 3 miles a day and was really starting to feel the strain on my hamstrings and my calves. I needed something to loosen me up a little. In comes yoga deep stretch and loosen it did. It was the first time in my life that I actually found stretching enjoyable. There was no cranking or pulling my muscles, and it allows you the time to breathe through the stretches. This video is still one that I try to complete at least once a week and is the foundation of how I trained my body to become more flexible. My favourite time to practice yoga is in the morning. Now don't get me wrong, I am not a 5 AM ultra productive sunrise yoga kind of person. Your girl likes her sleep. But on the days when I have a bit of extra time and I want to start my mornings in a more positive and energetic way, I tend to gravitate towards this practice. It is quite a long one, but I find it really helpful to build my energy, especially on my days off when all I want to do is lay in bed and watch YouTube. I'm sure we can all relate. Plus, I'm never too keen on jumping out of bed and going straight into downward facing dog. For me, early mornings never really suit with being upside down. On the flip side, a nightly yoga practice can also be a great thing to incorporate into your routine. This practice is not specifically designed to be completed before bed. However, I find it a really useful tool when winding down for the day. I'm sure lots of us have very stressful and time-consuming jobs and commitments, so having a meditative flow in your practice is going to help when you just need to switch off. Now, I could use traditional methods of meditation. However, I do tend to fidget, if you hadn't already noticed. I get home from work and my brain is spinning at 100 miles an hour, and for the life of me, I just cannot stop it. Instead of meditating and actually relaxing, I'd continue to sit and think about every possible circumstance under the sun. I appreciate with time this does actually get easier, but I just find moving meditation my preferred way of combating stress, especially if I've been stuck at my desk for 8 hours and I need to move. Of course, without disrupting my well-earned sleep. Along similar lines, I also find this flow very useful in alleviating stress. Adriene always uses a great metaphor of wringing out the sponge, and that's exactly what this practice does. It's a great method of giving both your thinking mind and your energetic body a well-needed refresh. It also includes a wide-legged standing forward fold, which will always be one of my favourite yoga poses. Add a little twist in that and damn, I am both re-energized and re-centered. This is also a great one to incorporate into your nightly routine, especially if you've had a particularly tough day and want to detox some of those negative energies. On a completely different note, we've got an ab workout. Trust me, I am as shocked as you are. I have always hated core workouts until I tried the 2-week Yogi Ab Challenge, which I would recommend giving a watch if you enjoy looking at me do awkward sit-ups on camera. But since then, I've actually started including this one in my regular practice. Yes, I know, core workouts are the devil, but this one is actually almost enjoyable. To start with, it's only 12 minutes. Anyone can work on their core strength for 12 minutes. Secondly, it will assist in all of your yoga practices and your everyday life. Plus, it's not so difficult as to leave you without the use of your abs for the next 2 days. Although, full transparency, the first time I tried this workout, my abs were on fire the next day. Highly recommend if you were looking to work on your core strength alongside your normal yoga practices. And And last but not least, a full body flow. I do a fair amount of different yoga practices that are centered either around a specific muscle group or a specific emotion, but I do still find it useful to complete a full body flow at least twice a week. Although it is helpful, especially when looking at yoga from a weight loss perspective, to focus on particular areas of your body. Yoga for weight loss video coming soon. However, yoga should always be a full body experience. This is why these quick 20-minute flows are always really supportive throughout your yoga journey. Not only are you building muscle and toning all over, you're also working on your meditative breathing and your transitions all at the same time. Plus, I find it very relaxing once I've gotten used to a practice to just flow, instead of always thinking about what pose I'm going to do next. Using practices like this are a surefire way to incorporate yoga into your everyday routine, especially as they are only 20 minutes. But that is it for today's video, you guys. Some of my favorite yoga flows for regular practice. Please do let me know down in the comments below if you have tried any of these practices, or if you'd like to give me some recommendations. I would love to try them. Whilst you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I upload new videos every single Sunday. Until then, my darling flowers, stay wild, stay free, and I'll see you all later. Namaste.